It is January 1st. It is time to do my weekly check-in on my GLP-1 medication journey. It has been 22 weeks since I started this journey. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys where I am as far as my weight loss is going, how my goals are coming along, what I have planned for 2025 as it relates to my weight loss and my health and fitness and non-scale victories. Okay, so I'm going to make a longer video that kind of goes into how I came up with my goals, my life vision, and different ways to look at your life and set some things in motion that guide you going forward. But that's not what today's video is about. Today's video is about where am I on my weight loss. So you don't know me, I'm Coach Cofia, help women heal, thrive, become mentally and emotionally fit. I started my weight loss journey on August the 2nd of 2024, and I started at 248.2 pounds. I am 5'4.5", and I'm a single mom of 3 daughters that are 12, 10, and 6 as of January of 2025. And I have been dosing at about 6 milligrams of the compound tirzepatide. So from the beginning of my journey, I have been on the compounded medication. I started the compound medication with a med spa that's local to my area. And then I moved to Lavender Sky Health and also Rise Up Health, which is another med spa locally, the med spa type of place. And then now I'm currently with Mochi Health. And so you can get your medication for as low as $279 per month. And that is for 4 injections. And you can use my code that'll be in the description of this video, and that will save you $40 on your first month. So instead of paying $280, you will pay $239, right? And you will also get a code, and you will be able to pass that along to anybody who maybe wants to start their journey. Today's video, 248.2 pounds, August 2nd. Today is January 1st, 2025. So tomorrow will be my 5-month check-in. And I'm actually going to record a video about that over everything on my GLP-1 journey for the last 5 months. I weighed in last week, and if you keeping track, like I'm keeping track, which I hope, if you're watching this video, you are to some degree, and you're probably on your own journey, so you may not be able to keep track of my numbers, but I appreciate you celebrating with me. So last week I weighed in at 189.6, and today I actually did not weigh in because I was not at home in my scale, and I was not getting on. I got on a scale, but I'm like, I am not reporting that number because this is not accurate. Okay. So I'm going based on the number that I weighed yesterday, because if you watch my channel, you know that I weigh in every single day and I use that information as data. And so yesterday I weighed in at, drum roll please, 188. Woo! Okay, so that is a total of 60 pounds. 60 pounds down in 22 weeks. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, so check in, milestone things that I keep track of every single week. Y'all might need to turn that down because y'all know I'm recording a video. So milestone things, I am tracking my water. So I get a half a gallon of water every single day. I am lifting weights from the time I started working in the office, and it will be 3 weeks. I have only been working out maybe, I guess it has been 3 days, but it's not like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's usually like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is fine. It's getting in the workout. I'm still seeing the weight loss on the scale, which is great, but I want to switch things up a little bit. As far as I'm still going to be weight training. I am not necessarily going to be following Lift with C. I do have a plan of action, and once I see that plan of action is working, then I'll share with you what that plan is if you would like to participate. So yeah, I'm excited to try it. I'm excited to do it because I really want to focus on building up my legs, building up my backside, and leaning out in my core and in my arms. What I've determined is that, and this might be, I don't know, but I'm not going to be focused on losing weight anymore. I know when I first started this journey, I wasn't exactly sure what number I was trying to get to on the scale. And now I realize it's not a number. You know, and people say that all the time, but it's like, you got to learn that for yourself. Okay. You got to learn that for yourself. What is it? What is it that's going to give you that? Because for the last 4 weeks, 6 weeks, I have been feeling really good in my body, in my clothes, in my energy. And so I knew that I liked the weight that I was, even though it just kept going down. So my goal is not going to be to lose weight anymore. I do want to get to 168, but what I'm going to do is give myself time to get there. It's only 20 pounds. However, I do not want to lose not a near pound of muscle anymore. I was looking at all of my tracking files, my in-body scans, right? And from the time that I did my initial in-body scan, which was on April the 11th, I had 71.4 pounds muscle. Okay. And as of December 2nd, I was down, or December 1st, I was down to 64.6 pounds of muscle, which is a total in that time frame, because it's now been an extra 4 weeks. In that time frame, I had lost 6.8 pounds of muscle. I had lost 51.4, according to their scale, 51.4 pounds from the scale, but 6.8 pounds of that. And so then I started doing numbers, right? I'm like, okay, so what percentage of that? So what percentage of the weight that I'm losing is muscle? And so based on those numbers, if I stay steady with that, I'm losing about, I think it was 12% of muscle, 12% of my pounds were muscle. And so basically, and if you think about a 10-pound range, like 1.2 pounds of that is muscle. I don't want to lose anymore. And so I'm thinking that I just lost another, like, according to their scale, is probably like another 10, 12 pounds. And so I'm probably up to losing close to 10 pounds of muscle. And so what my goal is going to be going forward is to build muscle. So what does that mean for me? That means I'm really going to be focused on getting my protein. And I have been getting around 100 grams of protein. I was loosely tracking the protein. And so now I'm going to do that more intentionally. And I'm going to let go of using the scale as far as like a weigh in to see how I'm doing, like to see the scale go down. I'm not looking for that. And I realize that I'm going to have to mentally get ready for the scale to probably go up. And so I'm going to share with you that whole journey and that process and what it looks like. So I'm basically in body recomposition, right? I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I wasn't really sure. Jazz, can you come put this medicine in the refrigerator, please? I'm not doing the injections right now, and I don't want it to keep sitting. You put this on the door? Thank you. Okay, thank you. So I'm basically in body recomposition. And what I want to see is, I want to see muscle definition and build in my backside, in the back of my legs, in my inner thigh. And I want to see more of a leaner, muscular core and more toned and lean arms. Okay. So the goal is to build lean muscle in my arms and in my legs. And so what I would like to see at the next in-body scan is, instead of being 60, because I've lost probably another 12 pounds. So instead of being 62 pounds of muscle, I want to see an increase. I want to be at like 67 pounds of muscle, or closer to the 70-pound mark of muscle. And I'm going to give myself a good 8 weeks before I go in and get that scan. What I might do is go in now and then go in again in 8 weeks, so I have an accurate number of where I am now, so I don't underestimate where I'm at or I don't overestimate. And then in 8 weeks, So February, March. So by March 1st, I'll be doing another in-body scan to see if in fact I have put on some additional pounds in muscle in the hopes of gaining muscle and losing fat. Okay. So I would love to get to that 80-pound mark. I'm just going to say by the end of the year to be down 80 pounds, but I want the composition of my body to be more muscular in my legs, in my arms, in my core. Yeah. So this is what I decided over this last week. That's kind of my focus in 2025. I'm going to increase my calories and really focus on the protein part of it though. So I was loosely getting about 100 grams of protein, and now I'm really going to be shooting for the minimum is 135. And I'm really needing to go for like 150, and then I want to increase that to probably 170. So I'm kind of nervous. I think what happened is I was looking at these papers and I'm just like, I'm dropping weight and I really don't want to get to a place where I get flabby, or it's something that I can prevent by really just stopping and really adjusting. So I am going to continue the medication. I am going to continue my dosage. I have considered split dosing and maybe doing, instead of 6.5 milligrams, doing maybe 5.5 milligrams on day one, and then on day 4 doing the other 1.5, to make sure that I am not too suppressed in my appetite, and so that I can really focus on getting, wanting to eat and getting the nutrients, and then making the right decision to choose protein over the other things. The weightlifting, the schedule is 6 days. There are 3 lower body days because my intention is to build my lower body. And then there are 2 upper body days. And then there is really kind of like an active recovery day and a full rest day. So Sunday, I won't do anything. Saturday, I will do maybe a combination of things and really focus on like that core area. So yeah, y'all pray for me because I'm the scientist of me. I'm coming up with these hypotheses to try them out on myself, to see if it works, and to really just see what I'm capable of. So I am still currently using my Bio Boost Plus that I have been taking twice a week. I was taking it 3 times a week, but I'm taking it twice a week now. I'm also doing the glutathione injections, and I'm doing that twice a week at the same time with the Bio Boost. I will be uploading another measurement video probably in this next week to kind of recap where I was in 2024 and where I am starting in 2025. And then I will also likely take some pictures of the areas that I want to see improve. I likely won't share them right now. I will likely share them in about 8 weeks to do a comparison. Let me know. Are you a little bit nervous in the maintenance phase, like to go into somewhat of maintenance to body recomposition and not necessarily focus on losing weight? I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm also excited though, because I've seen the muscle changes, the building of the muscles as far as like the definition. So I'm just thinking if I put a little bit more focus and intention on that area and not so much focus and intention on losing actual pounds on the scale, what the results can be. So I'm anticipating, and I'm excited. And I'm also like, Lord, how am I going to handle the mental part of seeing the scale go up and really just figuring out other ways to see that I'm making progress. That's the thing. If you're looking to get started on your GLP-1 journey, Mochi Health has a crazy, insane deal where you can get any dose for the same price, which is so unheard of. And if you start with a code that I can give you, you can save $40 on your first month. And so what that looks like is you sign up, put your information in, pay the initial $39, because with the code, instead of $79, it'll be $39. You pay that, and then you'll be able to see the options as far as medication. and you'll be able to set up an appointment with the provider. And then when you talk to the provider, you'll be able to let them know that you would like to try or get started with tirzepatide compound, and they will prescribe you the medication. And then once they process the prescription for you, you'll get a notification and you'll get an invoice. And then that's when you'll pay the $199, which is the difference. And that's how every single month it'll be set up for you. So you'll have one charge for your like your membership, if you will, which will be the same day every month from the day that you start. And that'll be $79 every 30 days or every month. And then you'll have another charge for the $199 for your medication each month. I think Mochi Health is a great provider. They have specialized dosing to be compliant with what's going on with Eli Lilly and the FDA, and it's the best price for all doses. And so, yeah, definitely encourage you to get started. Use the link or the in my bio. It saves you $40 on your first month, and it gives me $40 on my account, which helps me to continue to be here for my daughters, support them in their journeys, support myself, and really provide encouragement, support, and showing up on social media. Y'all go be great by what? Mastering what's on your plate. And remember, you and me, we grow better together. We'll talk soon.